get it right into it, make the most emotional fans upset, and just get the who's the most emotional fans?
That we know of?
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here. Who's the most emotional fan base in the
I think
NFL?
it's still the Bills.
Okay, all
For
right,
now.
just making sure. So the Buffalo Bills beat the New York Jets 30-10,
Yeah.
Devin. And you would assume, like, great game for Josh Allen, reigning MVP, probably put on like a stellar performance. You just had one of his and Josh Allen classics, vintage Josh Allen, and then you find out he goes 14 for 25 with 148 yards. Because James Cook carried that entire
Fuck yeah, he
offense.
did.
That man was going absolutely crazy. What, 132 and 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
So for some reason, the MVP of the league wasn't a factor in this game. Wasn't the game changer that he. So you know what upsets me the most is just the lies the media crammed down our throats for the last year and a half, because the Bills have a really good team.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
that's
Like,
what
yeah.
sucks.
Like, they wouldn't be in the positions that they've been in over the past, what, five,
How,
5 years, 5, 6 years,
however many
without
years,
having
yeah.
at least a fairly decent team. Now, granted, it's week 2 against the Jets, and I think Justin Fields. What, did he leave the game early? Play the whole game. Either way, he had a one
That
point
you know
one
what?
QBR, which I think is the worst ever. Um, so I mean, yes, granted, Josh didn't have to play well. James Cook went absolutely stupid, but not a good look. From he
Well,
now,
no, it's
granted,
just
he also
upsetting.
broke his nose, but
Yeah, he broke his nose, but I'm just saying it is just upsetting that the media sat there and told Bills fans and told the rest of us that Josh is the sole reason.
yeah,
He is
exactly.
the emperor of Buffalo. He is carrying every single teammate on that
Yeah,
roster on his back, to
like,
every single
but
win.
it's
When
funny. Like, for whatever reason, people forget that like there was a Baltimore Ravens before Derrick Henry, and whenever they bring up the Ravens, they're like, "Oh, but Derrick Henry." It's like Derrick Henry has been on the team for 2 years. The Ravens have done a lot all the years before with Lamar,
well,
and if you
see, and
take
here's the
Lamar
thing.
off that football team, they are absolutely nothing.
You're right, and you can say the same thing for Josh Allen. And it was kind of really only a subtle jab at Josh Allen. But if we want to bring up Lamar, Lamar had worse teams, won MVPs, got a better team, and played even better than he did his 2 MVP years. And they gave him, and they gave the credit to the better team. So I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would be fine with Josh winning MVP if people still understood that Lamar is better.
Well, you see, they did though. He was All Pro first
Yeah,
team,
exactly.
which
But like
it's still always
now you've
still
got
going to
Chris
be baffling.
Collinsworth saying, "Oh, now is there an MVP debate? Now is there a debate in the MVP?" It's like,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
there is, and wherever you're standing, it's wrong for the time being.
just putting the nail in the coffin for the MVP debate. First of all, last year's MVP
Last year's
debate
MVP
was
debate,
put.
week 1,
It's over.
no.
It's already over. And I guess as of right now, there's Chris Collinsworth just believes that there's no MVP debate. Even though when we do look at the Ravens playing the Browns, easy game for both teams, Buffalo and Baltimore, week 2.
Well,
Mitch, well, what?
we're supposed to be maybe a lot easier than they looked at first.
Well, I'm just saying, Mitch Trubisky could have stayed in.
No, of course, like that. Yeah, that's a tune-up game for the
Mitch
Bills.
Trubisky. Mitch could have stayed in. Mitch could have stayed in. Josh could have stayed there.
What's his name?
Held his nose up
Tyler
and
Huntley
not
could
played a
have
single snap.
hopped in. Actually, not. That game was way too close for comfort. for about 3.5 quarters.
First of all, watch your mouth. Second of all, we'll get to that game. Third of all, Tyler Huntley, with the pressure that was on that, just the pressure on the quarterback the entire game. Said quarterback would be Lamar Jackson. Absolutely no way Tyler was going to stay in that pocket
D-line
and
going
just throw.
stupid out there.
He's not making those types of throws. But I'm just saying, the Bills win a blowout game 30-10, and Josh Allen wasn't a factor at all. I want somebody to find, and maybe there is out there, but like what I just don't, I can't recall a blowout where Lamar just sat back and let everybody else go to work.
There's probably been a few Derrick Henry games, but
I guarantee you, any few Derrick Henry what few Derrick Henry games? Derrick Henry game week 1, and Lamar still fucking like.
yeah, no, you're right.
What few Derrick Henry games? I want someone find those few Derrick Henry games where Lamar still didn't have the best QBR of the week and throw for however 200 yards and 2+ touchdowns and run for over 50 yards. Like no, Lamar was a factor in every single blowout he's been a part of.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, on the other hand, I guess James Cook is just, that guy.
But I mean,
anyways,
yeah, I don't know.
Well, and then also, I guess the last thing for that is Justin Fields. I mean, I tried giving him credit.
People,
I
feel like it's kind of been the story of his career. He'll go out and prove that he should be an NFL quarterback, and then the next week really try to lose his job. So it's super tough to judge him. He's also played on teams where, like, playing the way he's playing now, he's not going to be on a team that's established and good. So we're really not going to get like a full idea of what he looks like on a good team. But I don't know. It seems like every time he tries to get ahead, he cuts himself down at the knee and just looks like shit.
I mean, Justin Fields, he probably is just the problem is there's so many quarterbacks every year, like just a rotating door, a revolving door of quarterbacks. It's going to get to a point where he's going to be sought out. So, like, teams are going to want him for
running
battles and, run, maybe it's a scheme like that, but, depth at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Someone to battle with, maybe a Daniel Jones situation where it's like we're bringing you in, but you're not here to stay or play.
Lamar's back up.
If you are, you're gonna have a headset on the side.
You could be Lamar. You could take Tyler Huntley's job.
But okay, that's what I'm saying. Like in a year or two from now,
yeah,
he'd be at the point where that'd be one of his best offers would be a Lamar Jackson backup.
Yeah.
Or something like that, because nobody else is going to trust him as a starter. There's why?
I mean,
who?
It, like, regardless of how well he'll look in certain weeks, he's not going to have the majority of his season where he's playing good football. But I mean, the other thing is like there's a lot of shaky quarterback play just in general. There's a lot of questions in the quarterback world. A lot of guys who are supposed to be good, a lot of guys who have shown that they've been good and then just haven't played well. So, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of teams without like ultra established quarterbacks. I'm not sure Justin's going to be a guy hanging around, but
if you think of any of those teams though, without established quarterbacks,
no one's looking
going after. No, they're not. Nobody's going after Justin Fields. It's not going to happen. So a Lamar backup, Geno Smith backup, maybe go back up Sam Darnold in Seattle. I don't know. Go somewhere.
I mean, obviously,
but you're not.
There's still some potential to be a starter. He just has to mature, quit making stupid mistakes.
quarterback. There's no time to mature anymore.
There really isn't,
I
and
mean,
and and but that's the thing. Like Peyton talked about it when he was talking about how many interceptions he had his first year. Like that's right sometimes. Like in the case of Bryce Young and Justin Fields and some guys like him, where it's like, oh, now leave him in, let him play. Some of these guys haven't improved. Bryce Young is not
but
improved.
but see, but that's the thing. The only reason Bryce Young is getting chance after chance is because you're drafted as the guy.
Yeah.
That's the only time. That's the only chance you get to mature. Caleb Williams is gonna have a
Fields
chance to
was
mature.
drafted as the guy.
Cam Ward will have a chance to mature. But what if Bo Nix? If it doesn't work out in Denver for some reason with Bo Nix and he goes somewhere else, he's not going to be given time to mature.
No. You're going to be
Like
expected.
Justin Fields has bounced around too much. There's no, you're not. You're on your fourth team now. You're ready to mature. All right,
Third, fourth,
time to lock in. What?
Bears.
Started with the Bears, Steelers,
Jets.
Now he's on his third team.
Yeah.
So he's on his third team, and now he's going to mature.
Yeah.
He's going to mature on the Jets.
Yeah, well,
Aaron Rodgers at 40 years old couldn't. Aaron Rodgers couldn't mature on the Jets.
No one will be able to. Yeah, the future
He's
for
the same
Fields
age as his fucking coach.
doesn't look great. Do they have someone biting at his ankles? QB2?
The person he's about to turn into, Tyrod Taylor.
Dang.
So,
it's crazy.
Really.
A guy like fucking Bryce Young and Justin Fields get shots to start consistently, and Tyrod's a Super Bowl champ. But
Tyrod Taylor was drafted as a backup, so you never really get the chance to show that you're him.
It's true.
You don't really get a chance to show you're like that. But all right.